Hello and welcome to the video. So this is Capitalism Lab that I'm going to play. It's quite a deep, and I mean deep, simulation game. I've got Capitalism 2. The devs reached out to me and offered me a key. So this is the sequel. They seem to have changed quite a bit, adjusted a few things. The basic game seems to be about the same, but they've added quite a few sort of quality of life options and a few new gameplay things. So let's get into it. Capitalism 2, by the way, is available on Steam. This one they're selling directly through their own store. So you've got tutorials, you've got scenarios, challenges, and custom game. Now I think what I'm going to do tonight, I've played this a little bit, and I've played Capitalism 2 a little bit. I've done some of the tutorials. I probably should do some more tutorials, but I wanted to do a video. So we're going to do a scenario, and we're going to go and try and do this one, Real Estate Mogul. So I am the CEO of a corporation which has recently raised hundreds of millions of funds from investors. I'm entrusted by your shareholders with the task of growing the corporation to become the largest real estate developer in the world. Are you competent enough to achieve this monumental task? It's got a difficulty rating of 90%, and if you're not familiar with this game, even 90% is actually hard. So I'm going to put it a little bit less difficult. I don't want it too easy, but I don't want to like die straight away. So I've not really touched this stuff before in terms of real estate, so we'll see what we actually have to do, because I'm going to go in blind. Wait for it to load. It's nice and quick to load, I should say. Okay, first things first. So we are in 0. So this is game speed, which is always nice to have. We've got a mini map on the right hand side over here, and then all sorts of different information. A goal achievement. Let's have a look at goal achievement. That's a good place to start. Blah 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 blah. Got a goal deadline of January 1st, 2090. So that's 100 years. Annual Annual revenue of corporation target 1,000 million. That's $1 billion. Annual operating profit of your corporation 100 million. Market dominance of the real estate sector. So, real estate. Let's have a look at it. These are all the other people that are playing with us. These are AI. So I get lots of money, that person gets 300,000, and then they all get hardly anything. So let's say you've got quite a lot of different things on here. Financials. Go quite nice and deep into the finances. Goals again, score. Billionaire list, manufacturing guide. This is useful when you're actually doing making apparel or clothing or any of these, to be honest with you. What are we doing? We are doing buildings, aren't we? So we are doing real estate. So I don't think we'll need too much of this, because I think we'll be more into the building of buildings. Farmer's guide, so you can do farming, all sorts of things. Manager's guide. Oh yeah, okay. Cities. Financial action, so you can borrow money here. Obviously, there's a whole stock exchange going on. That's quite nice. Because you can merge, you can buy out companies. The usual kind of shenanigans that you get in this kind of simulation. Stock exchange. Oh yeah, that's why I said stock exchange. Real estate. Okay, so let's have a look here. So we've got a build menu here. I can buy land. So that's a new feature, that is. So I can buy land in advance. So if I think that a particular area is going to start booming, I can buy it and make money that way. I'm sorry, I just hit the microphone. Okay, what's down here? Open news log, yeah, that's news. Toolbox. Sure high toolbox, minimap stuff, world map, and that is information center. That's my money, that's my operating profit. Okay, let's have a look, see what we can build, shall we? So we've got 500,000. There's actually 2 cities, I think, on this one. Tapai, oh no, there's quite a few actually. So Taiwan, Winnipeg, Taipei, Lagos, Stuttgart, and back to here again. This city's actually got a random area here, which is quite interesting. You got your seaports. These bring in bits and bobs. You got consumer good ones, which is what this is, and then you've got industrial goods, which is this one. So these are areas. Oh, there's a stock exchange. So these are areas here which are quite busy. So what should we start off with? Let's go to the build menu. So factory research and development center, farm, warehouse, natural resource firm, media firm headquarters, mansion, apartment, commercial building, civic building, sports facilities. Should we start with a little bit of apartment building? So where do we think a good place for an apartment would be? Let's have a look. So we click that. So we've got a few different styles of apartment building we can build. Newspaper. Let's start with this one. So if I hold shift I can build more than one. Okay, so apartments, here we go. Annual rent per square foot, £9.80, $9.80. Housing supply, housing demand. So demand is a little bit higher than supply, which is good. Good for me. So we'll build that one. Commercial building. We'll build that there too. Office supply demand. So office space is actually really required. So let's build a few office spaces, shall we? Commercial. Another one of these ones. It's probably a bit dangerous buying so much quite so early on, but you know, nothing ventured. Let's build another apartment. Right, okay, so that's them two built there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move over to Winnipeg. So here's the commercial centre again. Stadium. So we'll build around the stadium, I think. I think maybe we might buy that land there too. Let's go 1-1 land. Oh, I can't build around there. Okay. I'm going to buy that land just there. And then we're going to build another building. So we are going to go for commercial building. Go for a cheap one. Oh, there's quite a lot of office building space there. So that might not be the best thing. Let's go for a small apartment building too. Let's build that over. There's quite, looks like there's quite a lot of Okay, let's move to another one. So we're to pay even, to pay. Okay, so we've got what we've got here. Investment bank. Okay, so commercial building. And then apartment building. Now we're in Lagos. So the thing is, I haven't actually started the simulation yet, so I think all of these are saying 0%. See, that would have been helpful to know. I can click on them and it tells me. Housing supply is, demand is high, supply is a little bit lower. So we'll go in with one of our apartment buildings. I think we'll also go in with actually buying some of this land here, if it lets us. Yeah, look at that. Yep, there we go, that will do. I think this will be quite a nice bit of land here to buy because it's empty. Okay. So it'd be quite nice to see the buildings actually just build as well. That's one thing I do miss. Civic buildings, you get sports facilities. R&D centre. I don't know whether it's actually worth building an R&D centre for what I'm doing. Warehouses, national resources, media, headquarters, mansions. I might build a mansion. Let's build a cheap mansion here. Oh, I need personal money for that. Okay, fine. Stuttgart. I've not built anything here yet. Not in this area, I haven't. So if I click that, it actually shows up my buildings on the map. So what's over here? Just a small area. Over here's all trees. Okay. Well, I can't build a mansion there because of the obvious things. Let's see, occupation. Housing supply is insane. Office space is pretty good too. So there's quite a lot of supply here. Right, what I might do in that case then is just buy some land, so that when supply does reduce again, or whoops, I've just skipped. There we go. Skip town then, didn't I? Build that there. I'm gonna build this here. Bye. Okay, so I think I'll do for the time being. Let's go back to Tajin. So I'm gonna build my headquarters here. We are gonna build it right here. Real Estate Department. Sweet, so I can get them to automatically manage my real estate. Unique brand. Probably need to change that. So I can change that somewhere in the information, I think. Corporation, stock overview, business relations, firm overview. So that's my firm so far. Advertising of none. Brand, here we go. Corporate brand. Yes. No. Okay, good. So let's see what happens, shall we? When we hit, let's hit 2. That gets us into second speed. Market value's increased considerably already, as you'd expect. Office space supply. No, I reckon I could build more. I think I should build more office space, to be honest. Commercial space. Build one of these nice big ones. There we go. That's better. Oop, did not mean to do that. Right. That's a small amount of money to spend on public relations, but it's probably worth spending something at least. Because I'm sure it won't take long for the others to start building things. Okay. See, I'm kind of tempted to build a gold mine, even though I'm not actually needing a gold mine. Central bank increases the interest rate from 7 to 7.2. Somebody just bought a load of shares of mine. It's nice of them. I'm not sure if I should be buying their shares too. Bought some shares. I don't really know what I'm doing with the stock market, to be fair, but we bought some shares anywho. Oh. Okay, and I think for the time being we will see how that goes, and that will end the episode for today. New episodes will be coming soon, hopefully. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and if you want to see how we end up doing, because we're currently minus 1 million in the red profit, but the bars are going towards the right way at least. Join me next time. Subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you very much.